the time you're watching us. My name is Dr. Heli, and here are my students. We are taking a lecture on environmental pollution and degradation. Today we are out for an outdoor activities where we have come to the river bank to sight the ebbings and the tidings, and also check the nipple palms and the mangroves where pollution is also taking place. We have studied about air pollution, water pollution, soil pollution. We've talked about them. Today we're going to look at plastic pollution. And you know, these are also part of pollution that is being carried out around our environment. And due to erosion or degradation, some of them have found themselves into the river or the creek, as you can see. So we are here today to examine and to have a sightseeing of the creek. You can see the mangrove here. I think the ebbings is happening right now. The water have receded back to the Atlantic Ocean. Now the mangroves are becoming dry of water. Now the fishermen can have access to also come and fish or pick their periwinkles. After now, like 3 hours intervals, the water will return back to its fullness, and then you may not be able to sight the mangrove to some extent. That is what we are here to look at it today. All right, class, can you be able to see what I'm saying?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Have you seen the mangrove out there?
Yes, ma'am.
We may not be able to view the whole of them. Maybe when we pass through the other end, we'll be able to see some plastic deposits on the river. We thank God. People are also trying. The awareness have been created, and they are trying to be able to bring out the plastics, just like Australians. That's what happens in Australia. There are volunteer groups that goes to the river periodically to scope out plastics, because we have found out that they are biodegradable. They cannot, decay so easily, and this will make the environment become polluted over time. But thank God, here we are so much aware of what it can happen, and our people are concentrating very more on how they can recycle these plastics. So if you move down over there, you will see where they have been able to stack these plastics, for onward reuse or recycling. Thank you, as we continue to look at the environment. Maybe we'll move down to the other
No! Go far now. To the observer.
That's cheap.
But there is one that is plenty. That's science.
Okay. Just as we said earlier, you can see Nigeria is so aware of the pollutants that can be created out of plastic. So now we resulted by picking them, gathering them up, so we can send them to the factories for recycling into other plastic products. You can also sight the river there. The bank of the river there, you can sight it from here. These are where these plastics were being picked from. So the awareness is there. They also know that it can cause a pollution to the environment, so they decided to pack them and then reuse them. All right.
Greta!
Go, go!
Man, I talk now.
On a pass.
Guide mama.
On a pass. But most man no go this.
Hey, you go sing, oh, man, don't go there.
No, I'm not going. I just like.
Bro, excuse shift.
All right, let's go.
Alright, so as you can see, the water is returning back to its full. So there's a tide now. There's a tiding going on now. There's a tiding going on. Huh? There's a tiding happening now. You can see the water is now getting fuller into the mangrove.
No smoke, I beg you.
And it happens every 3 hours interval. These things you're seeing are called
Mangroves, yeah.
mangrove. Then there are no nipple palms. There are no nipple palms these houses, but the last time we saw nipple palms. Those are the palms that you can see. It grows very well around the mangrove houses. And for medical students or medical students, they can be able to harness a lot of medicinal properties in that department. But we are not here for that. We are just here to have a sightseeing, of our geographical environment. Our school has this riverine background somehow. These are the outfall. And then people have started reclaiming, as you can see over there. There's a lot of reclamation going on in order to, reclaim back the lands. And then structures will now be later built on them after so many years.
Some feeling.
All right. So thank you very much, students.
Posa!